We're joined now by a man who will be at the center of all this week's drama, New York Mayor Eric Adams, a Democrat. Mr. Mayor, let me start with, first of all, thank you for joining us. We want to start tonight with last week's arrest of more than 100 demonstrators at Columbia University here in Manhattan. As a student on-campus protest of the war in Gaza continues, the university has said they won't bring NYPD back on campus again. And so far, there have been no arrests this weekend. You've attributed some of the unrest to outside agitators stirring things up. Where do things stand between the school, the city, and the students right now?
And it's so important, Rev, that we're clear. We do not go on college campuses until college administrators ask us to do so. And once that request is made, you want to do it with the minimum amount of force, because you are talking about young people, and you're not trying to in any way jeopardize their safety. And as of this time, Columbia University stated that they want to sit down and speak with the students and the other college campuses as well. And we're not going to do anything unless the college campuses request such.
And the issue that troubles some of us, and me included, is the issue of free speech and the issue of students having the right to stand up. And frankly, the original demonstrations I agree with in terms of dealing with what's going on in Gaza, people starving, people that are innocent being harmed, as I was against the attacks on Israel on October 7th. But let's move to the criticism many have made, including Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, accused NYPD of sending in a controversial police unit, which she called a counter-terror unit, to clear out the Columbia encampment. Now, this unit developed a reputation for violence during the George Floyd protests, which I was involved in, and I have a problem with the unit. Here in the city, this happened just 4 years ago. And last week, when several demonstrators were arrested at a rally to end the U.S. funding of Israel's military, we saw reports that NYPD officers struggled to transport those demonstrators using New York City buses because city bus drivers refused to do so. It seems to me that many, as you know, I've been arrested. I would have went to the encampment if it was against Netanyahu, but I don't believe in violence and kill the Jews or any of that, and I think most of the students have said they don't. What's your response to criticism on how all this is being handled? We all want to make sure anti-Semitism and violence is not tolerated, but are you confident that demonstrators' free speech rights are being protected? I know even at our convention, a congressman was heckled. I thought they were Trump supporters because they had no signs and nothing. But I would say yes, eject people that don't want a dialogue. But to use forces like they're terrorists, these students are not terrorists.
No, they're not. And I say over and over again, I know what it is to protest. I protested.
I've been with you.
From the days of the apartheid dismantling through other. I marched also with George Floyd. I was a part of many of those marches. And a tool could be abused. When you send in a strategic enforcement unit, is because it's an assessment of what you're dealing with. We first went in with community affairs officers who have on windbreakers jackets to try to communicate with the students and give a substantial amount of time for them to disperse based on what the school stated. But when you look at what happened at one school, NYU, an example, bottles were thrown, chairs were thrown. You look at the helmet of one officer that was dented. So our goal is you don't want to put the lives of those officers or students in jeopardy. You want to use the minimum amount of force and equipment to carry out the execution.
And I think some of the students have said they're not for violence, they're not for the hate speech. You know, when in the late 80s, I left a group because they said we don't want whites at rallies anymore. That's when I started National Action Network. You were one of them to help me to do it. But at the same time, we should stand up for what is right for people in Gaza and in Israel. But I just wanted to clear that where we are now.